Congressman Albio Sires came to the West New York Housing Authority Monday morning to announce a $24 million project to renovate 715 units. West New York Housing Authority Executive Director Robert DeVincent said the renovations will cost about $34,000 per unit and that the funding will be through the Federal Rental Assistance Demonstration Program.
The RAD program we were able to make application for, and through financing we should be able to do about $24 million worth of needed renovations throughout the Housing Authority, approximately $34,000 per unit in our 715 units.
And is this through HUD funding?
No, this isn't HUD funding. This is creative financing, basically. We'll be working through the HMFA, applying for 4% tax credits. We'll be using conventional mortgages. We'll be using, for the beginning of the program, some of our capital fund and our operating reserves. So it's a group of monies that will be reaching into the equity of the Housing Authority to improve the Housing Authority and still maintain the affordability for all of the tenants for the next 20-plus years.
Do we have a approximate completion date? I know it hasn't even started, but
there's no completion date. It's an ongoing project. We're going to start early. We're going to hit the ground running. We're putting a team of professionals together, a development team, including an architect, engineer, finance people, legal people. Once this team is together, we'll do an assessment of all the units to see where our priorities lie, and we'll start immediately doing repairs utilizing the existing capital fund.
And beyond that, just when's the last time there's been a renovation of the West New York HA here?
Well, we continue to renovate on an annual basis. We've been using a capital fund for the last 16 years that I'm here, and for many years prior to that, to do necessary renovations. The problem is that prior to this, those funds have been getting cut on an annual basis.
Meanwhile, Mayor Felix Roque offered heavy praise to Sires for making this project a reality.
I'm extremely thankful to Congressman Albio Sires because of his leadership making this happen to help the seniors at West New York.
The only follow-up I had on that is just, why did you guys all, collectively decide now is the time to do this big renovation?
Well, you know what? We're the first in the county to do this right now, and this is something that he's been fighting for many, many years to get, and finally he's able to get it. So all I have to say is thank you, Congressman Albio Sires, for making this happen, and we're extremely fortunate to have a person with prior experience, a prior mayor that knows what the pulse of this community feels, and he's helping our community. So I'm extremely proud to say that he's our great congressman.
Sires explained that the renovation announcement was today since West New York, along with the New Jersey municipalities of Passaic and Madison, was approved into the second round of the RAD funding program.
Well, this is a program that was established about 2 years ago, where the capital of the Housing Authority is going to be able to be financed and use that money to fix the buildings and fix the apartments and fix the elevators and fix the windows and everything else in the Housing Authority in West New York.
How are you guys going to get the funding, and why did you think the time was now to do this project?
Well, the reason we're doing it now is because it was just announced that we were participating in the second round. Bob DeVincent is putting together all the pieces so we can get started in the next 6 months.
And do you have any sort of timeline of when you think this will be completed?
Well, first you have to do the assessment, each and every unit, and then we'll estimate the time and the exact amount.
So you said you're in the second round now. Is there any...
This is the second round of this program.
Okay.
We are the largest housing authority that has been given the right to do this program. There are 2 housing authorities in New Jersey. I think it's Passaic and Madison. They're not quite as large as West New York. I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.